In every epoch of history, amidst the echoes of warfare and the turmoil of civilization's upheavals, there emerge stories that capture the essence of bravery, resolve, and the indomitable spirit of humans. Today, we delve into the profound and often harrowing tales of legendary final battles, those last stands that have found an eternal place in the archives of courage. Through these moments of audacity, warriors become legends, time passes into myth, and their actions become timeless symbols of heroism. We begin our journey with the iconic Battle of Thermopylae, fought in 480 BC, where a narrow pass in Greece became the backdrop for one of the most valiant defenses in ancient history. King Leonidas of Sparta, with a small contingent of Greek allies, faced the vast armies of the Persian Empire, led by Xerxes I. Vastly outnumbered, the Greeks chose to make their stand, fully aware of the inevitable outcome. This three-day confrontation transcended its immediate military objectives to deliver a message of defiance against impossible odds, a testament to the power of unity and steadfastness. Moving forward through the annals of time, the Siege of Masada in 73 AD presents another poignant tale of collective courage. Atop a high plateau in the Judean desert, a band of Jewish rebels held out against the might of the Roman Empire. The siege endured over several months until the Romans finally breached the fortification. However, they met not with conquest, but with a haunting silence. The rebels had chosen to die free rather than live as slaves, leaving behind a profound narrative of sacrifice and determination that reverberates across centuries. In 1836, the Siege of the Alamo manifested another dramatic encounter between the forces of independence and the grip of empire. Nestled in San Antonio, Texas, a small group of Texian soldiers, numbering fewer than 200, stood resolute against a siege by thousands of Mexican troops under General Santa Anna. Despite the eventual fall of the Alamo, the event galvanized support for Texan independence and inspired generations with its tale of tenacity and valor. The echoes of these legendary final battles resonate throughout history, casting light on the profound depths of human resolve. But there are individual acts of bravery, too, that stand as monumental as entire battles. In 1916, during the Battle of Verdun in World War I, a lone French lieutenant, Georges Boulanger, exemplified unparalleled bravery. Such personal sacrifices have left indelible marks on our collective consciousness. And of course, the more modern stories, like that of Vasily Arkhipov in 1962, during the Cuban Missile Crisis, who defied orders aboard a Soviet submarine to launch a nuclear weapon, choosing instead to surface and avoid potentially catastrophic escalation. Although not a traditional battlefield, his act of bravery illuminated the power of a single voice of reason amidst the madness of conflict. These stories of last stands and acts of bravery serve not only as historical curiosities, but also as reminders of the human spirit and its capacity for courage, sacrifice, and transcendence in the face of insurmountable adversity. They invite us to ponder the values these warriors fought for: freedom, honor, and autonomy, and encourage us to reflect those virtues in our own lives. As we conclude, let us remember that while these final battles may have marked the end of a physical struggle, they birthed legends that continue to inspire. The actions of a few have shaped our past and mold our future. Each time we recount these tales, we honor those who showed us that bravery is not the absence of fear, but the triumphant resolve to confront it with unwavering courage.